So now we see the hate for The Last Jedi reach this really just absolute pathetic level. I don't know if I have seen this level of patheticness. Actually, that's not true. Daisy Ridley used to have an Instagram account, but she shut it down because she called out America's gun insanity. And all the gun nuts came out to harass the shit out of her. So Daisy was like, you know what? I'm working on fucking Star Wars. I don't need to worry about this bullshit. Fuck y'all. I'm out. Close Instagram. Okay? I regret I had Instagram for like a few fucking minutes. And then I got rid of it because I'm like, great, now the NSA has more shit on me. But I tried to write a comment to Daisy Ridley saying, you know, it's really great seeing a main lead Star Wars character that's a female, like a main character, like the protagonist of the film being a female. You know, my mom, who grew up on Star Wars, who was a teenager on Star Wars, and is now in her 50s, is really happy to see a main badass female character take the lead as the protagonist in the franchise. But that's neither here nor there. What we need to figure out is how fucked a sect of the fan base is. I mean, let's keep it real. How the fuck does a fan base like Star Wars have white nationalists and white supremacists in it? If you're a white supremacist and you like Star Wars, you can kindly fuck off. That's one thing. Another thing is this is what happens when you harass actors. I mean, you want to talk about a great example of how harassment can fuck a person up? Jake Lloyd. I met Jake Lloyd at Philly Comic-Con. He seemed like a real, genuine guy. He was a couple inches shorter than me. It was a little weird. But I got to meet Jake Lloyd. I got to meet Anakin Skywalker. And I was a kid who grew up on the prequel. And I saw this guy that I watched on DVD bonus features. I find out in 2015 he skips his bipolar medication, beats the shit out of his mom, and goes on some high-speed chase shit. Okay? And it's probably because of all the harassment and shit that he got from being in that movie. Okay? So then Kelly Marie Tran, who's almost 30, okay, deletes her Instagram posts. She deletes her Instagram posts. This actress was on College Humor a few times. She seems like a really nice person. And, shocker, I liked Rose. If you didn't, fine. Some of us did. But that's not the important part. How fucked do we gotta be as a fandom where we don't call out the assholes in the fandom? You know, we see people harassing an actor for playing a character. Look, I love Rian Johnson. You want to give anyone shit? Give Rian Johnson shit. He directed it. He wrote it. Okay? He had to write Rose. He had to write the character of Rose. He wrote the dialogue for Rose. So if you're going to give anyone shit, give him shit. He can handle it. He's a grown-ass man. He laps off all this Twitter hate. Fucking Mark Hamill had to get involved and was like, really? She's a good person. The fuck y'all complaining about? You stupid motherfuckers. You know, you harassed the shit out of an actor. Well, if they can't take the heat, yeah. Oh, they can't take the heat. If they can't take the heat, says the little bitch behind the computer or their phone. You know? Because you can't say this shit to them in person. You gotta type, let me say you stupid cunt. What, playing a character? If you didn't like Rose, make as many weird videos about Rose as you want. Make as many video essays explaining why you think Rose is a shitty character and worse than Jar Jar Binks. You want to make that shit? Fine. But you crossed the fucking line when you harassed the actor. Okay? This isn't like the prequel days. There wasn't social media to this extent when the prequels came out. There were online forums, okay? You had the Plinkett reviews. Okay, but the Plinkett reviews you had years later. Years later, after the fucking movies came out. By then, the bad blood for the prequels had already been there. Okay? The bad blood that the prequels had been there for fucking years. But now, because of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you got any schmuck ready to bitch and moan about this shit. And now you just gotta see Star Wars fans fucking, you now you have the positive side of the fan base. The side of the fan base that I fucking love. Where we theorize and we analyze the characters and all that fucking shit. We talk about legends, we talk about canon, we talk about all this shit. Rational people who are in the fandom don't go out of their way to harass an actor in a movie. There was a warning. I don't know if many people know this. Great. I'll give you a great example of a character that could have gone south. I got a cardboard cutout of this character, so let's keep it real. Ahsoka Tano. Everyone, and mostly everyone, who is hardcore into Star Wars loves Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano is one of the most brilliantly written, tragic, and deep characters in the fandom right now. She hasn't made one single movie appearance. But everyone loves her from the Clone Wars, from Rebel. Dave Filoni said to Ashley Eckstein, just to give you a fair bit of warning, you're going to have to work for this. Now, the advantage that Ashley Eckstein had compared to Kelly Marie Tran is this. After the Clone Wars movie came out, almost immediately, sure it took a couple of months, there was a TV series. I think the TV series came out. Let me just Google it. I know the first episode release was October 3rd, 2008. That was the first. Okay. So, let's look at the date of the Star Wars Clone Wars film. Here we go. August. And that is the most hated Star Wars movie, I might add. Clone Wars, shit reviews. Okay? 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. A 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb. 8.75 DVD releases. Never heard of that site. But are you getting the fucking point? Okay? Basically what I'm saying is, give Rose a shot. Okay? If you didn't like Rose in this one, maybe she'll surprise you in future Star Wars content. Gee, it's not like Disney is planning on another animated series about the Resistance set in the sequel era, probably between 6 and 7. Oh, wait. They're doing it. And maybe Rose could make a cameo. Maybe, for all you schmucks know, Rose could be the next Ahsoka. You didn't think of that, did you, dumbasses? No. Now you harass the shit out of the actress, and she doesn't even want to communicate with the fandom, because now she's seen how toxic and pathetic this fandom can be. And I know I'm being a hypocrite because I'm getting all pissed off and angry. But this is just bullshit. So you get out of your fucking way to just harass this person. And you know when Mark fucking Hamill comments on something, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. Fuck me. Oh, you didn't like Rose. Rose is annoying. Oh, who gives a fuck? Does that mean you harassed the shit out of the actress? There's someone like Ahmed Best, whose hate probably died down in the past 20 years. Now you got most people who are kids who are my age who grew up with the prequels, so they might be a little less harsh on the prequels than the previous generation was. I mean, it's just pathetic. It's really fucking pathetic. I mean, she's a good actress. She's a good actress. She gave a solid performance, in my opinion. You may disagree. That's fine. We can have disagreements. We can have discussions. But when you start going, kill yourself to someone who just took a job and was probably hyped as hell. Hell, the premiere of this movie, she is tearing up. And these aren't tears of sadness. These are tears of joy. This is something she put effort into. She was proud of this performance. She was proud that she was going to be a part of cinematic history, being in a Star Wars film. One of the most important franchises in all of cinematic history. And what does the Phantom do? They harass the shit out of her. That is just pathetic. And if you want to talk about who did damage to the franchise, it's not a single fucking character. I have made video after video explaining why George Lucas did more damage to the franchise than... Actually, I'll make that video. I've done videos explaining the damage George Lucas did. But I'll explain why the damage George Lucas did is far, far worse than anything Disney could do. Do you see Disney altering the prequels? No. Do you see Disney altering episodes 7 and 8? No. Do you see Disney altering the spin-off movies? No. Do you see Disney altering any new Star Wars film? No. So shut the fuck up about The Last Jedi ruined Star Wars. Okay. If the fucking holiday special didn't kill this franchise, nothing will. It's a juggernaut. And to conclude with, stop harassing this actress. What is wrong with you? How fucking shitty is your life? Go outside. Get drunk. Have some fun. Do something worthwhile. Work at a charity. Make fucking YouTube videos. But don't harass the shit out of an actor. To the point where they're like, I'm getting off social media. This shit's too toxic. You know, it's good that there's an aspect of the fandom saying, fuck this shit. I'm gonna try to go to sleep now. This pissed me off.